Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another episode. We are in the end game of this lizardskin project, and the van is now in rebuild mode. Before we do the rebuilding though, I want to do a little bit more painting. And I say painting because it's not spraying, it's painting. No more spraying. We're done with spraying. Ninja, do you want my old sprayer now? It's, you know, an antique.
It's an antique now.
Yeah.
Sure,
did you see it? It is. This is a sprayer well.
Can I put this on the wall? For
hell yeah.
for your journey here?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll put it up in the Hall of Fame.
Cool. Awesome. Ninja has been awesome for allowing me to chill here in the corner of his garage.
No problem.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice to have you here.
Yeah. You know what I like about you? You got a good laugh. That's good.
It's one of those laughs that you laugh at.
Yeah. I laugh with. You laugh with. Anyways, he's working on his car. I'm working on my van. And one more day, I think. And then I'll be out of your hair.
Oh, you're not in my hair, but okay.
Your long, luxurious hair. Bastard.
So you've already scratched this all off.
I popped off the whole thing and I peeled off a layer.
Yeah, that's insane.
That could have been in my lungs, man.
Yeah, that's insane. Look at that.
Look at how good of a job it does.
I mean, you got a little bit in there, but you've got a secondary form of filtration in there. So this is your first
Harbor Freight.
That's your. I mean, it's worth
Harbor Freight, man.
Look, that could have all been.
That could have been in my lungs.
Sound deadening, you know. I mean, thermal deadening.
My lungs wouldn't have been able to hear my heart.
No.
So if you watched yesterday's episode, you saw me unsheath the tape on most of these areas, but there are a few spots where I was unhappy. One of them being here, some of them being here, and in here, just some little areas. So what I'm going to do is, right here, is I'm going to do some taping. These earplugs work great.
AirPods?
The earplugs, they worked awesome. This is working out really, really good. The leftover material is thick enough, it'll cure almost immediately. Really, really clean. Just look at all that gob. You just gob it on. These bungee cords worked really, really good. And it was sort of a last minute idea because I didn't want to pull the wires completely out and into the engine compartment. I just wanted to sort of protect them. I hope that this is the last time I'll have to do this move. It's a real pain in the ass. Gotten used to doing it over and over. One thing is you're going to cut your hands up doing this, so be prepared. There's no way around it. You're gonna cut your hands up. Doing something a million times is very helpful. So I've rerouted these wires like probably 5 times. But this time I wrapped the cabling in tape because some of it I might not be able to get off and it might be difficult to unwind a wire. But I did take a wire and tied it to the end and then I fished it all the way through. Oh, so much quicker. So much quicker. Do that. Don't make the first mistake and try to weave all of these cables through loose. It is a really, really pain in the ass. All right, so these are my rear tail lights. We're gonna mount those real soon. This is the assembly that goes up there. And this is the original rear view mirror camera that fits on the dashboard. And then this is the AutoVox V5 camera. And I mounted this to this plate and then I sealed it with a bunch of Plasti Dip. I just over and over and over sealed it up. Alright guys, well the back is installed. Lights are ready to go. The door panels I'll do last. First I want to just rewire everything. Now we're gonna start unraveling the dashboard here and seeing if we can get it the way it should be. There's a lot of pieces parts here and I'm a little bit nervous. The harness is gonna lay out here and then underneath the seat you're just gonna have everything kind of binding up in there. So let's see if we can make this thing happen. Okay, so I'm trying to remember in reverse what everything is. This, I'm not 100% sure where this went, but I do know that this was underneath the passenger seat. This fits in under the driver's seat. All of this is in the box under the driver's seat. I think at this point in time, I have to get the floor pad, the liner, in and lay it in. I think that's where we're at with regards to getting everything back together, and I have to make sure this is clean and straight before I set that up. The guys in the shop were just made a statement. He's like, wow, you really know how to put this thing back together. I can't imagine that. As a matter of fact, I'm making a lot of mistakes, but you guys won't see it. A lot of parts, and they have to go on in a certain order. And there's actually a piece of molding, foam molding, that's underneath the driver's foothold. I have no idea where the hell that thing goes. It's literally missing. So I'm working on the passenger side and trying to get that finished up. Hopefully by the time I finish that, then I'll find out where that missing part is. It's a very easy thing to happen to me, actually, being confused at this point in time. All right, we're sort of at a standstill right now. We're at a standstill with regards to installing the rest of the floor, which is pretty much mission critical. But let me tell you, it's the stupidest little thing, but I can't really wrap up the floor without it. Now, I installed the floor mat, and the passenger side is all set. But the driver's side, when I installed this, now I don't remember there being anything behind this, but this piece here has actually a piece of foam behind it to maintain its shape and give it rigidity. But this doesn't have anything. There must have been a piece of foam back here, but I can't find it for the life of me. Without it, I can't quite finish all of this other stuff. And I've just been trying to do as much around it as I can. Like, I don't even want to put the seats in, because if I do have to do something with this mat, I'm gonna, you know, have to tear it out again. I don't want to have to reverse engineer anything at this point. So I'm going to install the headliner now, wrap that up. There's a whole bunch of things I can do. So I'm keeping myself, even I can finish the doors and everything. Tomorrow's my last day. I'm going to have to be out of here tomorrow. There's no, I have an appointment at Agile to install the suspension system and the upgraded lift kit. It's frustrating. I'm so close to, I mean, I was doing really, really good. Then that one piece, and I don't even know what that piece looked like. It must be something simple. Hopefully I'll think of it. All right, guys, the dashboard is sort of together, but I still can't find that step. I'm gonna install the driver's seat now. I've installed the passenger seat. I had the whole headliner in the whole headliner completed. Took me about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And then I realized that the lights, I mean, forward panel here, those three lights there, 1, 2, 3, I forgot to put those in. So I had to tear the whole headliner down, redo it, a real pain in the ass. I'm gonna install the doors now, and that'll buy me a little bit of time. Maybe that piece right here will avail itself. Maybe some fart in my brain will come out and be like, oh, I know where I put that. That's... So I thought I'd look through some of my videos and see if I could find that part that I am thinking is missing and look at it. There it is. Right there. That piece of foam is what's missing. That. Where the hell is that thing? I checked the video and I started retracing my steps. Where did that mat go? Where did Matt go? Matt's right here. Where did that mat go? Well, I had it and I put it in the boat, in the front of the boat. And I looked at that boat. I looked all over the damn boat. And I did what I used to do. I used to have a business when I was 16. I called it treasure hunter. It was, I could hold my breath underwater for a very long period of time. And I used that to my advantage. It's a long story, but it's an interesting story. I ended up diving for people's trinkets. I must have made a video about it. Maybe one of you guys in the comment section can link to it, because I made a lot of videos. Guys. Anyways, I created this company when I was 15, 16 years old. First time I ever printed business cards for myself. Yeah, pre-16, I think. Anyways, the objective in any sort of hunt for an object, underwater as well, anywhere, is you find the area where you're sure it was, and then radiate around. Oh, look at that messy. Radiate around, and then build bigger and bigger circumferences. And there was a point in time where I had a bunch of stuff here and I was putting the mat on top. And so I'm like, maybe one of the pieces of it fell off. So I started looking over here. I looked in this chassis. I was thinking maybe it bounced off the boat into this chassis. Maybe in that car over there. Maybe on his really cool little ride. I'll call it Psst, because that's the license plate name. This was new. So this has just arrived since I lost it, so I couldn't be there. But then, he's got all sorts of stuff here, right? But this stuff is small. I would see my thing if it was there. But maybe, just maybe, just maybe, it had bounced. Just maybe, it had bounced. Just maybe, that's where it is. I wonder when he would have found this. If I would have left, he knew I was missing it. I said, Ninja, I would have said, Ninja, if you come across it, you let me know. And he would have probably thought, you know, looked around for it a little bit, but he wouldn't have known where it would have been. He knew I looked for it a lot. And I bet you that junk pile over there is going to stay there doing its thing for a long time. One day, a year from now, 2 years, he would have been like, hey, Matt. So now let's put this where it's supposed to be. Maybe it's not enough room. No, there's enough room. There we go. Hey! Hey! Oh, hey, oh! Now I can get started on the driver's seat with full confidence that I'm done with this area. Alright guys, moment of truth. Once I plug these batteries in, the van is going to come back to life, hopefully. Oh, we have power, ladies and germs. Alright guys, we have progressed a little bit. I have the batteries all hooked up and I'm very close to installing the seat. I have the doors on, the windows are working well, everything electrical works good. I'm tired, man. I'm like Walking Dead tired. I think I started at like 7 in the morning or something like that, and it's like almost 10 something. So I was trying to burn the midnight oil and see if I could actually get the van finished, but I'm too tired. We'll finish it up tomorrow. Jayoe, guys. Holy moly. What a day. Bye.